Hi, this is Frid from The Joy of Syntax and English in Color. And in this video I wanted to share with you how I got the idea to write my grammar book. I am the author of a very fun grammar book called The Joy of Syntax and the Zen of Grammar Practice. And I think it's a fun story of how I came to write it. I never thought that I wanted to be an author. I wanted to be an author. I started teaching grammar in 2006. I had been teaching English for a number of years, and I had been specializing in teaching pronunciation, and then I was asked to teach grammar classes, and I jumped on it. And I started looking for the perfect grammar book for my class. It was a college level class for English majors. And I found a lot of good books, but I didn't find the book. So I bought books, all kinds of books. There are the 3 linguistic Bibles, Quirk et al. And Paddleston and now I can't even think of it. Forget it. Anyway, and all kinds of linguistic grammars. There are school grammars. There are great books by writers about grammar, and I found a lot of treasures, but I didn't find the one book that I could give my students, and so I started creating handouts for the topics that we discussed, and those handouts were pretty popular. And one day I listened to an interview that Terry Gross from NPR did with Dan Fante. And Dan told her how he decided to go to Alcoholics Anonymous, and he was assigned a mentor, and this mentor told him to write the story of his life for 2 weeks, an hour a day. So to just start writing at a fixed time and just write for an hour and do that every day, and then after 2 weeks to call him up and read this stuff to him. And somehow this reading never happened, but he got into the habit of writing, and he never stopped writing. And he says, and now I have 10 published novels. And then came the key sentence. He said, I don't write books, I write pages. And then I thought, hang on a minute, I write pages too. Hundreds and hundreds of them. I could write a book. And so I actually started collecting my handouts in a reader and taking the draft to the copy shop, and then the students could buy this reader, and it was really popular. And and that's how an interview with a writer who made this one statement that really resonated with me gave me this idea that I could write a book, and that was the beginning of it. And in the next video I will tell you how I hit upon the idea for the title. See you in the next video. Bye bye.